Hello everyone and welcome back to another brand new episode of MotoGP 22 Career Mode. Now today we are off to the Red Bull Ring, a track that's been redone in this year's game. It's not much better than it was, to be honest. The chicane in the first sector is prime dive bomb AI knock you off territory, so we'll have to look forward to that one. It'll probably be, other than that, a good track for me. It's a pretty straight, heavy braking line track, and that is usually where I'm strong in this game. So, and also there can usually be a chance of weather here, so maybe potentially we might get a bit of rain. But after a poor performance in Silverstone coming on P6, I'll be definitely looking to be back on the podium in Austria. So I've gone with a hard front and a soft rear, a bit of an interesting strategy. It's something you actually in real life do a lot on these bikes. Just want a bit more front end stability in these heavy braking zones. Soft rear for obvious reasons. The short shift lock coming over that little brow there, because you do get a big wheelie otherwise. This is a new chicane that I detest. Pretty slow through there, but you feel like that every lap. I just love this braking zone. It was much more challenging. Now it's just not nice at all. Again, short shifting up to the box, just because the wheelie is so aggressive on the Moto2 bike. Not a great overtaking spot in the race if we're not out in front. The rest of the lap is then of course the same, but on this year's game it's not as enjoyable as it used to be. Soft rear tyre though does make this bike feel so much nicer. Does hook up a lot better. I thought I'd have more issues with the hard front on my qualifying lap, not when to turn, but for whatever reason, of course the last corner I get wrong after saying that. But up the line, the 34.7 provisional pole. I reckon the AI will go very close to that lap time. So I said the AI will go very close to that time. They are 3.5 seconds off. Yeah, I don't know why. They've obviously glitched out, which is annoying because, well, I'm on pole by over 3 seconds. They're close to each other. It's very weird. I don't understand it. Either way, it's yeah, it is what it is. I can't fix it now, unfortunately, but yeah. So the recommended rear tyre was a hard. After that qualifying lap, I decided hard front as well felt nice. Actually, both the me and my teammate are both off the hard. So Sam Lowe's very far down. It's a very weird mixed up grid. Gabriel Rodrigo's got a medium front, so not many hard fronts, but for me it felt like the right call on the grid. Right. Chesino just behind us. He's the man to beat. Oh, it's a poor enough start. For once, Shotter's on the inside. Give them space, we're going to take a wider line. Good run though through turn 1 now with a difficult turn 2 is coming up. Nicely done on entry. Thankfully the AI weren't close enough because they do like to send it up there. I had big trouble with them last year on the Moto3 bikes. Very gingerly early on with these hard tyres. They seem to be quicker in a straight line already. Oh, it doesn't want to stop. So we'll stay in the lead just about. Can hear them, they're right on my tail. Just want to get a couple of laps under my belt. I'm not really pushing at the moment just because these hard tyres. Just want to have them come to me. Ooh, Shorter the German is not leaving go of this one very easily. Oh, there he is. Oh, big crash further back. That was Pedro Costa on him right in the last corner. Shortest through. Oh, there's Vietti. Look at that drive. Look at the speed. Did I get bad drive or are they just ridiculously quick? I do not know. Already Vietti decided he wants to lead. It must be their exit speed. Look at that. Just look at they're pulling away from me. Even my rider's getting frustrated. Yeah, we'll see how deep they go. If you're on the inside, you just get the wrath of the inside line. Being eaten up here for performance by the look of it. Thankfully though, we can brake later at some points. See, when I put up the power 3 then though, I get horrific wheelies, so we need to really balance that. But so far we're not in a bad spot. I feel very good on the brakes immediately. So if I have to repass, but for now, I'm comfortable P4. I just want these guys to pick up the pace. Pull me away from Dixon and Co. And we can have an old battle towards the end of the race, but for now, I want to tin the herd a small bit. I'm going to have to use a lot more power 3 though, immediately struggling on any corner exit for run compared to the eye. .34.9, 35.9, so I'm way off it. Dixon doesn't have the braking performance to do it in turn 1. Oh, look at that, just drive past me. Alright, I'm going to have to use a lot more power 3. Oh, front end went shy. Alright, we're getting beaten up here. I'm going to have to really up my pace. I was comfortable, but no I'm not. Deep in there. At least I found a gap though. Oh, we're off track and all. It's Tony Arbolino in behind now. Nicely done. Arbolino gets on the cutback though. We'll have the inside for next corner. Oh, we just pick him up. We actually went wide ourselves and we kind of use him as a bit of a berm. I do apologise, Tony. Alright, we need to start making headway now though, because Chestino is pulling a nice little gap at the front. He's stretching the front boys. We go slightly defensive. Get out of the way. Just try to hit me. Might have to run power 3 for the rest of this race if I can. Even with power 3, I'm still not quick enough. Look at that, look at the pace advantage the guys have behind me. Not enough corners around here, and the bike doesn't turn on the braking now. Oh, we are having a mare. Oh, we're in deep down trying to make up time. Again off track here. Joe Roberts to my right. Winner last time out. Go around the outside pretty comfortably. Heavy braking zone, I can take a lot of time out of them, but I get to the apex and then they just pull away again. Oh, big moment. Hardware tyre is not working well for me. Oh, that's cheeky for me. I got a track limit warning. That was stupid. So I reckon top 5 is probably the best we can hope for today. Not a track I expected. Again, like Silverstone, I expected to be a lot quicker around here. Small gap to Philip Salic. Fast lap of the race to my first self, but Arbolino ahead has gone a lot quicker. Bloody wheelies. Pushing so bloody hard to get anywhere near these guys. Thankfully we're just making that gap behind what's saving us at the moment. There's yellow flags ahead or anywhere. I want to go for them a long way back. We're not getting that stopped. Bit of a desperation move really. Probably lost us time more than anything, I'd say. 2 Americans ahead. Just doing enough to stay ahead of me. Oh, look at the rear end pumping through there. .34.7, so we're about at the leader's pace now. We're still nowhere near them, and we're not really getting anywhere near Joe Roberts on any entry or exit of the corner. Look at the advantage if I don't use power 3. I'm wide here. It's gonna be... oh, they're on me already. One little mistake and I'm in hot water, and I'm in deep again here. I cannot get this stop. I hate this whole new chicane thing. It just really ruins the opening sector. And I wouldn't even call it much safer either, because it's just going to lead to accidents in the long run. Oh, braking on the curb. That was not smart. It was not smart. Oh, just keep it in the track. On the port there. And that's Barry Baltos. People we haven't battled all year long. Wants a dive. Oh. Of course, the Yeti is leading, and we're not going to score many points down here. Run on the barrel. No, we don't. So we're going for it though, but the bike dances around as we come into the penultimate corner, turn 10. Good run here, we're right in the slipstream. But that does nothing for me, like, but I'm gonna go for aggressive double position here. Pick Philip Savage up off the apex. Let's go really aggressive on the brakes in here now. Nicely done. Oh. I find it's better for my exit if I go power 2 first gear, then as soon as I shift to second, get it up into power 3. And even at that, I can't get it stopped. I'm braking so late compared to the LED, I'm just losing all my time there as well. I reckon we're catching Roberts, but like we're blowing every corner. It's very annoying. Come up to start our final lap. We were on for set up another PB. Last corner we screwed it. We pulled away from the riders behind. Oh, we're in deep here though. We are in deep. Just got stopped. Have to take a warning there. We're so close to these guys as well, but I just can't bridge that gap. No matter what I try. The corner exit speed is just so hard to match. Oh, and of course Joe Roberts crashes the one time I'm going wide. So up into P8, this is going to be our finishing position, bar any mistakes from anyone in front. Oh, on the grass, looking at my fuel. Wasn't smart by me. Such a difficult race this one has been, but we're coming to the end of it now. Unfortunately, Vietti is going to win and take a nice chunk of points off me, but we've such a big lead. I don't reckon it'll make any difference. Two corners to go. It's going to be a top 10. Our pace wasn't good all weekend. Our qualifying really probably was wrong, so that's why we kind of were ahead of ourselves. But it's going to be P8, another outside the podium finish, but what can you do? More points towards my title. So we actually had kind of our best lap pace was the same as Vietti, who won, so we weren't actually that slow. It's just we couldn't consistently do it with the AI trying to pass us, and the way they would just drive out of the corner and drive alongside you was very frustrating. I had to brake so much later than them. I was out braking myself for most corners, and I was losing a lot of time, but it was just, that's the way I kind of had to ride it, and it was kind of backfiring a lot on me, and hence why I couldn't really use the pace that I had. Where I was strong, I was overriding so much just to hopefully bridge the gap, and it was pretty much being a standstill. I'd lose as much as I'd gain every lap in the strong parts. But P8 doesn't really do massive. I lose maybe like 15 points to Vietti. This point of the year, it doesn't make any difference. We have this championship sewn up. Even in the teams championships, 110 points back to Team Asia. We're not going to be caught. So bad result here, but the championship is still pretty safe. So then, that's where I'm going to leave it for today's episode of Career. Now, we do have 7 rounds left. We're up to Misano, one of my all-time favourite tracks. A track I'll be hopefully very strong at next round. If the next couple of rounds go our way, we could actually win the championship at Motegi if we get the points gap up to 125. If not, we need 100 points by the time we get to Chang, and we will be leaving Chang as the champion. So pretty much we have match point. We have lots of chances to do it, so we need a strong result, Misano and Aragon. And if the results go away, we could even be crowned championship with 5 races ago. Now, it's unlikely because we'll need to gain about 50 points from where we stand now. But I definitely see us having a good chance of winning Chang, but I reckon Phillip Island is where we'll do it with 2 races to go, if not earlier. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have enjoyed. We will be starting MotoGP, of course, next season. And in the next episode, we'll probably have another look at the contracts just to start getting our feet wet and seeing exactly where we could go for next season. But anyway, if you have enjoyed today's episode, drop a like, subscribe. I shall catch you all in the not so distant future. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.